Hello and welcome to our 15-day update for our journey to tier 2 Rathma on the SSF Druid. Day 15, even though it was starting like week 3, I was thinking like I was thinking originally that I wanted to make it a long day, just kind of like go through things and do a lot of grind, but some sort of like weird sleeping situation kind of caught me off guard, so we kept it relatively short, relatively timid. I will say that this doesn't mean we didn't get some progress done. So with that said, let me pull the video. Let's see. Let's get into it. All right, so I started just so we said we're gonna keep up the pest farming. It may be the last day I'm pest farming for a little bit, since we're right now at like 11 pests, and that is maybe a little bit too much for what we need right now. But while doing so, we found another Jalal's Mask. Sadly, it rolls 1 to shapeshifting skills. It also slams for 1 socket, so overall, pretty awful. Dropped another Dwarf Ring there, but it rolled 4%, so I didn't bother slamming it. We already have 2 really nice Dwarf Stars for Declone. A Kestal drops also for Mephisto. I've been farming exclusively Mephisto for Primeval Souls. The runs are extremely fast and it's just way more efficient than farming Diablo or Baal at the moment for me. So Kez didn't slam anything interesting. We drop a Shaftstop from Mephisto still. So all this happens like the first like 30-40 minutes. We drop another Shaftstop. We broke quite a few of them so far. Haven't gotten any crazy slams outside of the all resistances slam. We're looking for the free sockets, the +1 skills, the max fire resist, the PDR slams, cannot be frozen. Like all these are the ones that we're looking for on the Shaftstop. This one slams faster hit recovery, which is not the worst thing ever. If you're running it on Bear, you do kind of need that extra FHR, but it's way better to get it from your charms or from your other items like Helm, Amulet, things like that for the Bear than to get it from the armor. It's kind of like a wasted slam compared to the other ones. So yeah, don't think I'll be using that one, but I mean, it's not that terrible. Probably pretty good for a Merc. We dropped another pair of War Travelers, and I think it's been like 3 days in a row that I've been dropping War Travelers. Like one pair every day. Yesterday we broke them on day 14. Day 15 we break them as well. Another one with the same like chance to cast Nova with like the blue color. So yeah, I guess like the War Travelers don't like us too much. I mean, our rare boots are fine, they're not bad. It's just nice to see really high MF kind of boots, since I'm not really using this slot too much in terms of value right now. It's mostly there for the magic find. Anyway, we move on and we started doing our Zar Sanctum map that we dropped on day number 14, looking for really nice charms. While identifying some of them, I did find this one small charm with 18 to life, 10 to fire resist. Again, these are some of the small charms that can help you close out your resistances while getting a lot of life. When you're doing both Declone or Rathma, really nice one. And over here from the boss of Zar Sanctum, guaranteed skiller, item level 99, we drop a summoning Druid skiller with faster hit recovery. This is the first Druid skiller that we dropped with actual useful mods on it. Sadly, like FHR is not super important for the summoner, like on Grand Charms, like life is much better. But still, this is like a super big find. It's another Druid summoning skiller, of course, which will boost our farming, will boost our rate of like running through maps. So it was really cool to drop. I was I think it took me like 2 or 3 takes to actually understand what I actually dropped, since we dropped a couple of Necromancer summoning charms. I was already like preparing myself that this is like a Necro summoning one, but it's actually a Druid one. It's our 3rd Druid summoning skiller. And yeah, we need 6 more to fill out our bingo card in our inventory. A little bit later, we started farming events and maps. I wasn't like full clearing it or anything. Found an Istrune over here in the Trojan jungle. I'll probably keep doing this kind of like event farming thing, since we got so much pests and I want to get our next Splinter. I would drop a Storm Shield as well in the Trojan jungle. Storm Shields, of course, used mostly for Declone by either rabies or by summoner, but summoner can also use it as part of our mapping kit. So theoretically you could wear like a storm shield with your beast. It's not that bad. If you need a little bit more survivability, or you want better block rates, or you want like that PDR if you're running like heavy physical damage maps like a Phlegathon or whatever. So yeah, it's not bad. We roll only one socket. The base wasn't bad with 28 PDR and like solid stats, but is wise. We got our first Mendelin event for the day. This is like our 13th or 14th Mendelin event, with only one splinter so far. So obviously we're big hoping that this will be the one. These like mend events, I've been farming them at player 8 with like the hopes that like we get like a lot of value out of them. They're starting to kind of like fall off since I'm running them at tier 1 maps, but sadly we do not get a splinter, so we keep moving, keep farming. We drop another lidless shield. This one rolls 1 to all skills. We've had like 7 in a row, I think, lidless that roll 1. There's like they can roll 1 to skills or 2 to skills, so obviously luck not on our side with the lidless. We drop our first Garrus. Garrus is a pretty nice shield overall. It's a lot more of a starting shield normally because it gives a lot of resistance, gives like the plus skills. It's pretty nice. We slam it for 39 lightning res, not very useful for us. The initial roll was pretty good. Currently we mostly care about the plus skills. Like if it rolled like +2 to all skills, I would have been really happy to wear it, because it would have boosted our res on top of getting us 2 skills. Right now I'm pretty happy running the lidless. I don't see a reason to substitute it for anything else. Yeah, over here at the boss of West March, we drop another lidless. And let's see, this one finally breaks the curse and gives us 2 to all skills. This of course will go on our switch, on our offhand, but not before we go ahead and slam it. So I think, yeah, I'm going back to town to fix my inventory. And yeah, we put it in, and there's like a small hope that this gets +1 to all skills. If it does, it becomes a free all skill lidless, which is like pretty much best for a lot of classes. Especially on the offhand when you're buffing yourself with Call to Arms. It's like a very common thing for bossers to try and get, because like that extra +1 skills can be really meaningful, especially for Druid, in my opinion. It didn't hit that, it just hit flat physical reduce, but you know, I'll still keep slamming these 2 skill ones with the hopes that they do hit. We drop a unique ring over here at West March. It's Dwarf Star. It was just 5%, but I figured I might as well slam it, like just to see maybe I hit something good. It was just cold resist. It's never bad to keep slamming those if they have like solid stats. To end the stream, I was kind of looking to run the keys. I don't know why. I was like a little bit tired, and I was just okay. Let me do something simple, and we drop a Druid torch, not 1 but 2 Druid torches with 20 and 19 all res. Obviously, they start coming by whenever I already have my Druid torch, but it is a small upgrade technically. Before we were running 42-19 torch, now we're running a 41-20 torch. That 1 extra res can be like easier to handle sometimes in the Rathma fight. So we do finally have like a maximized res torch for our Druid. And the last torch we got was like a 44-19 assassin torch, so not anything too interesting. The main reason to run all these like torches was to get like our black soulstones online, and as you can see, pretty short video. Like we didn't do too much. I had to cut the stream early because I was just out of it towards the end. So yeah, with that said, we got a lot of pests, a lot of black soulstones, a lot of PDE, pure demonic essence, ready up for running declone. Initially I really want to save like all these for whenever I get my first splinter, and then we can like marathon them. There is a world where I just run them now or something. They kind of require me to respec, which is why I didn't want to do it. But I don't know, I'll consider it. Running tier 0 declone is actually not too challenging, so it's not like it requires a lot for me. We'll see. I might run them on day number 16, and we might just save them. Maybe we just drop the splinter on day number 16, and then there is no question and we run them for sure. Other than that, we are happy to add this new skiller addition to our repertoire, and yeah, we'll keep building these skillers one by one, kind of improving our gear. In terms of our bossing gear, we didn't add anything too crazy here. It all stayed kind of the same. We did get this new lifer charm though, this 18 life 10 fire charm that's added over here. And yeah, I'll keep building those as we go, focusing on getting these splinters right now from the events, just so we can make like our first like big 2-skill Annie, which is kind of like a really big upgrade essentially that we could get. And other than that, you know, our gear is pretty much, you know, it's pretty good. It's hard to upgrade it without getting like another skill ring, or without getting like a level 8, like a might aura, things like that. Getting our first Den Mother is still one of our goals. Every time you see a Kestal drop or like a Sun Spirit rare helm drop, that's pretty much like a Den Mother that never was. And yeah, we'll keep upgrading the Merc's weapon as well. It's like a pretty big deal if you can find a better one. Other than that, we're pretty much chilling, farming, looking for more materials, and working on like our small term goals, like getting more skillers and getting more materials. I think on day number 16, I'm gonna like take a break from farming pests, just because I don't have enough keys to even like use the pests at the point we're at. The goal for me will be to use all these catalyst shards that we kind of amassed. I wanted to do on day number 15. If I was farming longer, if I was grinding for a little bit longer, I might have ran them. I ran like a couple, but we could do like 11 of those. Maybe we'll finally grant us the 1 splinter, or maybe even 2, who knows. So that's kind of like the goal. That's the idea that we're coming in with. Likely to run these kind of like cow maps, mostly because we need like tier 3 sigils. More than anything, we have too many tier 1 sigils, so I got to start matching them by doing tier 2 and tier 3 maps. And yeah, tier 3 maps are not bad for like juicing with standard of heroes and catalyst shards. I might even start rolling them for crafting materials, so we get even more of those in order to reroll more skillers. Just standard strategies. If anybody has like any suggestions or other strategies, things that we haven't tried, or things that they want to see me try do, feel free to drop in the comments. Yeah, small note over the channel, recently we hit 900 subscribers, and damn, that was pretty fast. I don't know if somebody's making bot accounts to follow me. If not, I appreciate all of you, and if yes, I appreciate the one of you who does it. Yeah, it's been really nice to see people enjoying the content, and I'll keep doing it because I'm already committed at this point, right? Like, we're gonna keep going till we make it. So with that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video or on the next stream, and yeah, good luck to us and our RNG. Bye bye.